Good evening. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is November 8th, 2022. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, there's the video. Awesome. I'm going to share this real quick. Hi, Tammy. Sonia. Okay, so give me just a second. I'm going to share this over on the other platform really quickly. Okay. I'm moving a little slow today. The time change really messes me up every year. We are live. There we go. Post. How are y'all doing? Oh, I better check and make sure that posted. Yep, it did. Okay. Hi there. So Cliffy says it actually lets her know when I'm live. Yes, if you subscribe and click on that bell to get notifications, it does actually work. This is Dawn's first time. Hello, Dawn. Yeah, if it's your first time, let us know. We always like to say hello. We have a really cute project to make tonight. Then I'm going to have some giveaways tonight at the end. And I'm also going to show a bunch of cards and stuff that's been sent to me from a bunch of y'all. So I've been stocking up on a stack of cards, I think, from June until just this week. So yeah, at the tail end, when we're done with everything, I'll show you guys some really nice cards and gifts that were sent to me. Okay, any questions before we get started? Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting something. This time change really throws me for a loop. It didn't work on our dinosaur phone. Oh yes, you have to get rid of the dinosaur phones. My husband likes to keep his phones. Hi Joyce, this is her first time. My husband likes to keep his phone for like 4 or 5 years, and I can barely hang on for 2 years because the technology changes. And like I said, my phone records all my videos and everything. So I have to change somewhat more often than him. Anyway, I am not going to on stage. We lost some dear friends almost a year ago, and this 2022 has just been about sticking around the house and being with the family and friends. And next year I plan to go to all the events again, picking back up where I left off. But this year I didn't go to any of the I didn't go to backstage or on stage or any of that. So yeah, next year though. And it's sad because I'm not going to get to do my 20-year walk on stage, but that's okay. How is the grandbaby? She's great. I actually get to see her on Friday. I didn't get to see her this past week because David was sick. And I'm one of those people that I worry about getting people sick. So David kept saying I'm not contagious, but I didn't believe him. So I actually have not seen her. It was a week ago on Sunday, but I did not want to take a chance of getting her sick. She is growing like a weed. I can't wait to take pictures of her Friday and show them with y'all. Yeah, she's doing great. Okay, I'm going to show y'all the project really quick. And let me see, where's my screen? So I'm going to flip over to live chat so that I can make sure I see everyone's comments. With this being your first time, if you have a question and I somehow miss it, because sometimes the chat box moves very quickly and I can't go all the way back. So if I miss your question, I'll be sure to share my email today or tonight so that you can email me, because I'm not ignoring your questions. I like answering all questions, but sometimes I just don't see them all. And I'm going to pop out this chat box so that I can see all of y'all's questions. And when I pop that out, I have to click on live again. Okay, so we have another new person too. I missed it. Hi, David. Welcome. Okay, that's my husband's name too. Here we go. Let me switch the screens. The lighting is really not the best, and it's because it's dark outside now, and it is what it is. I can't really change it. I will say this. I'm probably going to try to move some lights around now that it's winter time. Don't we hate winter? Yeah, so I got all these shadows going on, but oh, I forgot to put my face in the corner. Hold on. Let's do that. Select all. Boom. There we go. The color on me is fine. It's just my desk is a little washed out. Hi, Denise. She says I'm not new. Okay, so what do y'all think about this cute, cute, cute project? This glare is just going to drive me absolutely crazy. Okay, so I'm going to show you how it opens, and I don't want you to be intimidated by this, okay? We're going to go through this really slow tonight. David is out of town. It's just me and Bella, and so I'm not in any hurry. Okay, so watch this. I untied the ribbon on the side, and then it opens up like that, okay? So it's got 6 of these Mercy chocolates. Is that right? 6? Yeah, it has 6 of them in there. So that's the perfect thing that it will hold. It will also hold 6 Hershey Nuggets. Now you could cover these with some pretty paper, but I just wanted to show you a couple different options. So again, it folds like that, and then this ribbon, I mean, it kind of sort of stays closed on its own, but I like the ribbon to keep it, all of a sudden I can't remember how to tie a bow. It's like walking and talking and chewing gum at the same time, right? Okay, we won't even worry about that right now. So I'm going to put the measurements on the screen for y'all. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the measurements. I will show these a couple times tonight to go over it, or, you know, so y'all can. The PDF will be available tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to try to get it done tonight, but I like just saying realistically it's probably going to be tomorrow because we're going to be here a while tonight. I've got multiple prizes and lots of things to share with you. So, yeah, we're going to be here a while. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is, if you'll notice, I'm laughing because I say we're going to be here a while, but, so Melissa said she couldn't tell what that image is. What image? What did I show y'all? I don't know. The only stamping we're doing is Merry Christmas. That's it. So we're using Real Red ink. Oh, goodness gracious, that would have not been good. I had to clean my stamp room today. I cut for the Christmas Scotty class this weekend, and every surface in my on my counter behind me was cluttered, and I was stressed out. Now, normally that don't stress me out, but lately it just does. So I had to sweep in here and clean off my counters, and it made me feel so much better. Sometimes I say that cleaning doesn't generate income, so I'd rather not do it. But I'm changing my way of thinking now. I like having my counter cleared off. Okay, so I'm cutting out the little Scotty dog with basic white cardstock. And then I'm also cutting him out with smoky slate. I don't know if y'all could notice that or see that. Is just behind him is a little, like a shadow. So that's why I did the smoky slate layer. You don't have to do that layer. When I was making this box today, I was just like, I'm going to put a shadow behind him. So hopefully that makes sense. And then, so we're done with this. And we got to cut that. And we've got a scrap piece of real red here that I'm going to cut the bow out. Okay. Now, this is the die that we're using tonight, but I've gone ahead and cut those out for us. And what is the name? Is the glare really bad? You can't see with the Scotty. You know what? I'm going to go turn my, give me a second. I'm going to turn all these lights off. How's that? Is that better? Okay, is the lighting better? Okay, so the glare is not bad now. I just turned all the lights off. So all I have on now is just my overhead lights. It's okay now? Okay, we'll get back to this. So there's no glare now. You can see. It's hard to see, I know, because there's a lot of white. And yes, the Scotty dog kind of blends in, so maybe I should have made all of this red. He blends into the white oval. So maybe I'll make that whole thing red. Okay, so watch this. If you see it in person, it's really, really cute. The problem is it's dark outside. The lighting, it's really bad. But in person, it looks really, really cute. I promise. Yeah. We can switch it up. So if I take this dog here, let's see. And we set it on top there, then you can see him. Maybe we'll switch that up. We'll see. Okay, so I've done the stamping. I do want to make sure the lighting's not bad now, right? Somebody confirm for me. Okay. What about a black dog? Well, I did a bunch of black dogs this weekend, and I wanted this to be like really Christmassy. I'm going to leave it the way it is because I think when y'all see the pictures of it tomorrow in the daylight, you're going to like it. You just can't see it right now because my lighting is really awful. Yeah. In fact, look at all the shadows on my desk. Time change. It drives me crazy. Okay, so right here, I'm going to take my paper trimmer and I'm going to cut the Merry Christmas. There we go. And then I'm going to cut Merry. And then we'll finish cutting that with our scissors, okay? So we're done with the basic white. I was going to say I could slide this over him so that y'all could see it. How about that? Does that help y'all see him? Then I'd have to cut another one of these though, so we might have to borrow that in a minute. I just really liked the white dog. Okay, so I've got all of my pieces here. So we got the dog and the bow, the ovals, that I cut out using the, this is from the, I'm looking, Fabulous Frames Dies. Fabulous Frames Dies. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need that. We can start the box now, technically. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and fussy cut this. Okay, there's Mary. I got my fan on. It's blowing stuff. Christmas is a little close. I almost cut into the Christmas, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Now these are our designer series paper pieces. And I wanted to show y'all in my Christmas Scotty class, everyone is getting 4x6 sheets of designer series paper. So when I was making this box today, I drew out the little template. So if this is not the paper you're getting in your packet, I'll show y'all that in a little bit. But this is using a 4x6 sheet, and so it shows you the first cut is going to be at 1 3/4, and your second cut is going to be at 1 3/4. This is your leftover. This is your leftover. So these are the 2 pieces here, and then these 4 pieces are here and here. Okay, so yeah. Okay, this measures 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to be able to get 2 of these out of 1 sheet, except you still need 2 extra pieces. So anywho, I'm going to get my Simply Scored scoring tool, move this over, and what I'll do is I will get up in just a minute and get my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and we'll cut out another red oval. So I'm going to pull up my measurements real quick. Let's see. So on the 4 1/4, on the 11-inch side, on the landscape side, the long side, whatever you call it, I'm going to score at 7/8, 2 3/4, and 3 3/4. And I'm going to do this on both sides. So I'm going to flip it around and score it at 7/8, 2 3/4, and 3 3/4. And then on the 4 1/4 side, I'm going to score it at 1 inch. I'm going to do that on both sides. So flip it around and 1 inch. Okay. So for that piece, I'm done. Then these 2 pieces that measure 4 1/4 by 1, I'm going to score those at 1 inch on both sides. So 1 inch, flip it around, 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. Okay. Ruh-roh. I don't want to lose my stylus. Not that I don't have an extra. Okay. Put these measurements out of here. Tina asked if I'm going to on stage. I am not. I wish I was, but I'm not. Not this year. Okay, I'm going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. Yeah, I wish I could, because I just celebrated my 20th year, so I would have gotten to walk on stage for that. But this year was family year, and so yeah, the only Stampin' Up event I went to was my 2 million celebration thingy back in March, and that was it. But next year I'll go back to all the events again. Okay, this is how it looks. And I don't want you to get intimidated. I will have a template for you tomorrow. It's not hard, but it is a lot of detail. So I'm going to start down here on the bottom, and I'm going to cut up to that score line and cut up to that score line. And I'm going to trim to the left and to the right. So I say, what do I say? Angle cut those. And then I'm going to go all the way down to the other end and do the exact same thing, okay? So we're just working on the ends right now. And I'm going to angle cut, angle cut, angle cut, and angle cut. Okay, now we're going to go on the long side here, and we're going to cut up to the score line on each of these score lines. And then we're going to trim those tabs or angle cut them. So I'm going to fold this up. Off topic. Do you know if dies and ink pads could go through in your carry-on? Yes, they can. These scissors could not, but dies and ink pads can. The only thing you can't have is weapons. You can have paper snips because the blade is less than 4 inches. Yeah, and you can take your pick tool on a plane too. That's okay. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing on this side that I did on that side. So I'm cutting up to the score line, and then I'm going to angle cut those. Yes, all the new people that are here tonight, welcome. Thank you for watching. And hopefully you'll like the project enough to subscribe so that you can get notifications when I go live. Okay, so here's how it looks right now. It's all cut and ready. See that? I'm going to lay it flat so you can see it. It's a lot of detail there, right? Okay. Okay, next. I'm going to get my silicone craft sheet. And the first thing that we're going to do is go back to the ends again, okay? So I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus on top of my silicone craft sheet. And I'm going to glue down these pieces. So glue that down, and glue that down, okay? Then I'm going to go down here to this end and do the same thing. What row? Fold over, and fold over. So that's how it looks right now. Oh, that's right. Thank you for saying that. Yes, be sure to give me a thumbs up as well. I try to not look at those, though, because when I get a thumbs down, it really devastates me. I know it shouldn't. I always tell my kids to not pay attention to the negative stuff, but for some reason, we're just hardwired to do that, right? Not everybody, but I am. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip this over. So this is the inside of the box, and I glued those down on the inside. I'm gonna flip it over. This is the outside of the box, and I'm gonna put tear and tape on those 4 tabs. Okay, your box template that I'm giving you will tell you where to place the adhesive, but you have to remember on a template, it's hard to say put it on the front or on the back, okay? So I'll draw an arrow on this template telling you to glue it down this way. Hopefully that makes sense. So tear and tape on just the tabs. Why do you wedge the ends if you're folding them over? For some reason, it just makes assembling the box a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Now, before we go any further, let's work on these two little pieces here. I keep looking to make sure y'all are still there. Okay, so on one side, I'm going to angle cut these pieces. Okay, so see, there's that one. Can you see that? And then I'm going to do the same thing on this one. So on one side, I'm going to angle cut it. Now, I'm trying to remember what to do. Okay, so I'm going to remove the backing on this side, and we're going to attach this to this here. Okay, so I'm going to get my take your pick tool. I told y'all I was going to go slow tonight so that I wouldn't lose you, so that you would understand how to make it. Okay, so this is going to fold just like that. And the same thing over here. Okay, so there's side number one. And then we got to remove the backing of the tear and tape over here. Thank you, Nancy. I couldn't find my words. Sometimes multitasking, I get a little, I don't know. It's hard multitasking sometimes. I couldn't think of what the right words were for her. Yes, it removes the bulk. That's a good explanation. Okay, the next step. So here's what it looks like right now, okay? Our box is made. Here's our wall. But we've got to have something to reinforce these walls here, because otherwise they're flat. You could fold this over and it would work, but it's a little flimsy. So we're going to add these walls here, and that's going to keep that upright for us, okay? So I'm going to add some tear and tape. Or actually, let's just use the Stampin' Seal Plus because it's sitting right here. And it's a little bit faster. You don't have to use a lot. And then you're going to fold that back so that it doesn't get in the way. And you're just going to line this up at the edge. Like that, okay? Can you see that? And here's how it looks on the other side. It's not easy to see. And then now we're going to come over here and attach this side over here. Okay, so here is side number one. And if I did it right, it folds right over. Okay, hold on, guys. Give me a second here. Yeah, okay. If you have trouble, you might have to trim. If you make this too thick here, okay, let me show you. Can you see this? This top piece right here is about a 1/16 of an inch too tall. See, I should have attached it a little bit further down, but let me show you something. All you got to do is go across here and just remove a hair. That's a hair, right? And then fold that over, okay? So that was what was blocking it, was when I attached this layer, I didn't take it down far enough. So now let's do the other side. Okay. So again, we're going to start on this side. We want to bring it all the way to the bottom. And the same thing over here. one looks pretty good. We'll see. No, I think I still need to trim about 1/8 off. So I would say if instead of making this 1 inch, just make it like 7/8 of an inch. That would make it better for you. Okay. Hold on. See, and I went over the edge. So let me show you real quick. Can you see this? See how I went past the edge of the box? Don't do that. But you can cut it off easy enough if you do. Yeah. Okay. So here's our box. I'm struggling. Okay. Now you see why we use ribbon to keep it closed. This will drive me crazy. I'm just trimming those little pieces off the top. I know, sorry guys. Y'all like, okay, just leave it alone. It'll be okay. It'll drive me crazy though. I won't be able to sleep tonight. Okay, now, that's really how it looks, okay? Yeah, that's really how it looks. As you can see, let me tie this one so that y'all can see that again. Let me pull this apart. I'm going to tie this closed so that people that just happen upon us can see what it's really going to look like, even though y'all prefer the red oval. Okay, put this here, and this has to be a gift for a special person because it does take a little bit more time. It's not hard though. It just takes more time. So this ribbon is what's kind of keeping it closed completely. Yeah. There we go. I love it. Now, let's add our paper. I'm just going to use my liquid glue. Oh, I haven't looked up and looked at questions in a while. I will in a little bit though. Push the strips at the bottom a bit. Yeah, I did the same thing again. I didn't really oh, that's much better. Okay, let me show y'all a fix real quick. That's hilarious. Who said that to me? Okay, so here is, so I kept trying to get that to close, and all I had to do was just push that a little bit. Just push it, and then now it folds. So it just needed to be a little flexible. So we're going to attach the paper, and the measurements will be on your free PDF. Okay. I love this paper. This is the Sweetest Christmas paper. Oh, thanks, Ramona. And thank you for always watching my videos and leaving comments. I do see them. I do read every comment that is left on my social media, every one of them. And I can comment to all of y'all on YouTube, but on the other platform, which I can say it here because they can't delete it, when I posted that I had my recognition for Stampin' Up! For this year, I tried to say thank you to every single person that said congrats to me, and I got blocked by Facebook. So I don't know if you left me a comment congratulating me and I didn't say thank you back, it's only because Facebook wouldn't allow me. It's so crazy because YouTube wants us to get comments. They want us to get likes. They want us to be able to reply back to people. And Facebook is the opposite. They ban us and block us. And sorry if you love Facebook. I do love it to keep in contact with people, but the whole deleting my content and blocking me and not letting me say thank you to everyone, it's so frustrating because y'all don't know that that's what's happening. Like, you're probably just assuming that I'm like not grateful, and that's the exact opposite. They won't let me comment, which is why I only go live over here now. I made that change earlier this year when they started deleting content over there. So anyway, not to be bringing up negative stuff tonight, but yeah, that's the reason why I made the change. They started deleting my stuff. They said I was spamming. I'm like, this is my business. I'm not spamming anybody. Okay, so all of our pieces, let's go ahead and attach our little white Scotty. If you prefer yours to be black or pink or purple or any other color, go for it. I love white, and I don't know, I just thought it would be so cute to just have a white dog tonight. And he's just getting a little teeny tiny shadow. You can barely see the smoky slate behind there. Okay, now I'm going to make this change for y'all. So I need some extra oomph for this box to attach it. So I'm attaching the red on top of the white. While I'm talking, I forgot to do housekeeping notes. Well, let's do this and then we'll do the housekeeping. Goodness gracious. I'm going to blame everything on the time change this week. Absolutely everything. People that are young don't get affected by the time change, but those of us that are not so young, it really affects us. Okay, so we're going to set all this aside for a few minutes, and we're going to do some housekeeping notes. We're going to be giving away prizes at the end of the video too, so for those of you that want to stick around. So a short commercial break. Number one, let's see. Chick Candy 154, the deadline to enter to win that is tonight, actually, right? Yes, November 1st through 8th. So you get one entry for every $25 you order on my Stampin' Up website, and you can get one entry for leaving a comment over on that blog post. Okay, so tonight's the last night. It takes me a couple days to announce the winner because I have to do the orders and I have to do the comments and put it all together and then use the random generator. So it does take a little bit. And then this is my current host code, but only if you want that gift. I have another host code right now. Let me take this off. So I have two host codes. You can only get one gift. And this is my host code for this class packet. And tonight is the deadline for this class packet. Okay. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and go through the contents really quickly since we're doing a little commercial break. Yeah. So in here, this white paper, this thick white, this is not for stamping. This is just to protect your stuff from getting damaged by the post office or the mailman. Yeah. So this is not even Stampin' Up cardstock. It's really thick cardboard that I purchased, and it's only in there to protect. So some people have gotten it and it's been a little dented, and it's even already dented by me cutting it. Yeah, it's not part of your packet. It's just for protection. So here's the box. And then here's your designer series paper, 12 sheets that measure 4 by 6. And then card number 2 is in here. Card number 1, your little insert. This will be in every one of the packets. So there's a time stamp of when each project is made, so that if you want to fast forward to that project, you can. You can use your phone to click on the QR code to watch the video. And then this little tag that I made for you. I made the tags this weekend when we were watching the Chiefs game, the Chiefs and the Titans. So David texted Daddy and said, the Chiefs are going to win. And of course, Daddy said, no, the Titans are going to win. And the Chiefs won, but man, it was a close call. We barely won. Okay, so there's that. Tonight's the deadline. And I already told you the host code. Chick Candy winners, our YouTube Candy winners for tonight. We have, let's see. This is for the drawing later. Oh, somebody's getting this one. So the way that you enter to win is you're going to leave a comment after the video is over, not now in the chat box, because I can't comment on the chat box when the live is over. So when the video is over, give me about 10 minutes. The comment section will open up and you can leave a comment to enter to win. Gift number 1 is the Frame and Festive stamp set, and that's this one, brand new stamp set. Gift number 2 are these embossed treat bags. You guys look in your catalog and look at these treat bags. These are really nice. I've had a couple people that won that never claimed them. I don't think they thought they were very exciting. They're very nice treat bags, especially for Christmas. I'm going to try to decorate one for y'all. And then our third winner is going to actually receive one of the class packets. Okay, I got an extra, and that's going to be our third winner. So again, leave a comment on the video when it's over. I'll draw the winner after 9 a.m. on Thursday. And here's our winners. Wait, right here. But wait, let me take that off. Here's our winners from last week. Pam, Mary, and Carolyn. Mary and Carolyn both have already claimed theirs. And then here's how you claim. Use this. And I always reply to the comment that won. So, yeah, I always reply to your comment because I use Random Picker to draw the names. Okay? Any questions before we move on? Thank you. Yeah, I'm giving away, let's see, 3 prizes after we're done with the project. Okay, let me get everything straightened back up again. Okay, now, back to our project. So, where we left off is we need to add our ribbon around the box. This is the glittered, what is it, glittered organdy ribbon. And I'm going to tie it on the side over here. It's a little challenging keeping it closed and tying the ribbon, but that's why it's important you do it at this step and not, hold on. See, I already tightened it. It's worth it though, because if you make this in person, it looks so beautiful. I promise it does. It's worth the little struggling to get the ribbon tied. I wish we had another white ribbon. The seam binding is too small. Yeah, I did try the seam binding. It's too small. Okay, so now slide that ribbon over there, and then we're going to trim the ends. Leave them a little long because you're going to be tying and untying the box. So you need the ribbon to be a little bit longer so that you can do that. Okay, there's that. And then, let's see, we're going to attach the oval only on the left side because we have to be able to open it. So you're going to add liquid glue only to the left side. And then I'm going to hold this for a second just to give it a chance to dry. Thanks, Rita. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to add the, and see it kind of pops up a little bit, but not the end of the world. What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to attach the real red on top of the white. Y'all want to see all red instead of that white piece. And then same thing, we're only going to put adhesive on the left side. So that's going to go right in there. Uh, Carla said it would be easier to put the ribbon on the long side, and you're right, it is. Except that I did try that, and it just did not look right with the. It just didn't look right to me. Okay, so now this is going to get popped up with dimensionals. I did try that, and it just, like, the ribbon was either in his face or behind his booty. And so I was just like, I decided to put it on that side. Yeah, I should have been filming with all the crazy stuff that I was doing with this box today. Okay, so that's going to get added there. And then we're going to give him his little bow. And then we have to attach the greeting. There's that. And we're using the rhinestones for our embellishment tonight. I love these rhinestones. Hi, Carrie. I'm doing well, thank you. Other than the time change messing with my head and my energy, you know. Okay, now the greeting. So I'm just going to use liquid glue because it works. This was another thing too. Like at first I used Stampin' the little mini dimensionals. And then I took it away. And look, I use a mini dimensional on my original one, but not on this one. So you can make whatever changes you want. I felt like since the dog was already popped up that you don't have to pop up his bow collar. Okay, how'd I do? Y'all like the red better, don't you? I still like the white. If you saw it in person, I think you would really like the white. Because I don't think there's a contrast now with this being all red. But I know that with this wonky lighting that I have, you can't really see the dog's face. But in the sunlight, like when I take pictures tomorrow, y'all will see how pretty it is with the white oval. So for those that have joined in late, let's see if we can slide this ribbon. You really can't. You have to untie the ribbon to open up the box. But yeah. You could do it without the ribbon. Okay, let me show y'all if I did the ribbon the long way. Well, I can't because I've already tied this down. But let's see. We could pretend. Well, no, I don't want to confuse y'all. Yeah, the dog shows up really well with the red. But it shows up on the white in the daylight, in the daytime. Yeah. Red or white is still cute. I agree. Absolutely. I'll take pictures of both tomorrow. That's why the PDF and everything's not going to be available tonight. It started raining today. I couldn't take pictures. And to be honest, I had to take a nap. It's like, I have not taken a nap probably in like 2 weeks. But today with the rain and everything, I was just like, I give up fighting it. I'm going to have to take a nap. Okay. Didn't tie that very well. Whoa, not well at all. Oh well. Okay, so we have some prizes to give away. And then I want to show y'all a bunch of gifts that I received in the past little while. And I know not everyone wants to see this, so I think what I'll do is I'll do the gifts, and then I'll do the giveaway, the drawing, the free prizes, and then those that want to see my cards can stick around. So, the way this is going to work, the giveaway now is you're going to use the chat box. I got to turn this off. I got to be able to really hear. Not that y'all are saying anything to me, but that noise confuses me. Okay, so I'm giving away I'm giving away 4 prizes right now in the chat box. And the way you do it is you're going to type in the box the number that I'm going to give you, and then I'm going to announce the winner from the chat box. If you're watching this video after the live, I'm sorry, but you can still enter to win the YouTube Chick Candy that I'll draw the winner for on Thursday. Yeah, so this is just for the live people. And the first one I'm going to give away is going to be this pack of paper. And the lady that won last week, she's already got it. It's already been shipped out. But I had a bunch of this leftover paper, so I'm giving it away. So what you're going to type in the chat box is P3. And I'm going to draw the 11th name that enters. So use the chat box, type P3, and the 11th person is going to win. And then let me tell you, the chat box moves very quickly. So if you're not on live chat, the 11th person might be different than the one on the top chat. Okay, so we have, whoa, okay. The 11th person you can stop now. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sue Mitchell, you're the winner of this one. The way you claim this is fill out my form. I need your mailing address, otherwise I can't send it to you. Okay? So our first winner is done, Sue Mitchell. Our second one is Punch Party Stamp Set. For this one, you're going to type in. There is a time lag, absolutely, because like 1 minute there was no comments and then there was 25 comments. Yeah. So this one is going to be P7, and I'm going to draw the 13th name. So P7. You're welcome. So type P7 if you want this Punch Party stamp set. Okay, we've got some people typing. I don't think that it's safe to say we have 13 now. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Susan, so her screen name is NIELDKS. That's Susan. You've won. So fill out my form. I'll get that in the mail to you, okay? Congratulations. Our next one is this pack of paper. And yes, I gave a pack last week, but like I said, I have a bunch of them. So this one is going to be P9. And I'm going to draw the 12th winner. The 12th name. Sorry. So P9. Prize 9 if you want this. And I'm going to draw the 12th name. So P9. And it's a good thing I wrote that down, right? So I'm just, okay. So it's safe to say we have 12 now. So I'm going to count that. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Catherine Craddock, you won. And I do have your address, so unless you've moved, you don't have to send me your mailing address. I have it. So only contact me if your address is changed. We have one more prize. So card classes, you know, this is my current card class right now, but I've done them in the past. I do them and then I stop, and I do them, I stop. I go, it just depends on what's going on in my life. I actually do really like the assembly line work. But I did a class back earlier this year. It was our Ladybug class. And I have class packets left over. I have a lot of this one. I always cut for extras. And so I thought, well, since I have so many of these, I'm going to give this kit away. So if you want this kit, you're going to type in, let's see, P11. And I'm going to draw the 10th name, the 10th person. So P11, prize 11. And it's just a class packet. I'll send you the link to the video and the PDF, and you can make all those projects. Yeah, P11. Okay, I think we have 10 now, so let me start counting. So P11, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Diana Tops. So DianaToops. Okay, so that's our winner. Congratulations. Here's the here's where you claim your prize. Okay. Now, congrats to all of our winners. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I'm going to now show some cards that I've received over the past several months. Yeah, I'm going to, and there are a few that I did not bring down here because I put them in a special spot. The spot meaning so special that I don't know where I put them, but I will find them. So I'm going to do a better job about showing the projects or the cards that's been sent to me. Sorry. It gets a little, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I run out of time. That's what's wrong. I run out of time. Yeah, that's the issue. I run out of time. Okay, I got to make sure y'all are still here. Yes, congrats to all of our winners. Okay, so the first card that I received this is from Stephanie, my downline. Stephanie, you're in here. I saw you earlier. She sent me this card. So she sent this in June. I told you I was really late. I got COVID back in June, so she sent me this really nice card with a pack of tea. So now that I've shown y'all this card, I can actually use this pack of tea. This is my daughter's favorite, by the way. It's the black tea. But I've been leaving that in here because I wanted to show y'all what she sent me. Okay, so there's that one. And then the next card is from one of my downline also. This is from Laura. She always makes really beautiful cards. It says, sending sunshine to brighten your day. And this too was because I was sick. So this card is also back from June. Okay, there's that one. The next card is, who is this from? This is from another downline. This is from Gigi. Isn't this so cute? This was also because I got COVID, so that was really nice. My next card is from Tina, and she sent me a thank you. Let's see. Oh, for my Chick Rewards program. So she redeemed Chick Rewards. I can't remember if Tina got a stamp set, a bundle, or a set of dies, but she said a thank you for that. My next card is from Vicky, another downline of mine. She's on here too. She makes beautiful cards. And I think this was also because I was sick. Yes, it's because it was back when I had COVID. Look at all those. I love this. The next card is from Sharon. a little note. Let's see, what did she write? Oh, she was thanking me for the gifts that she won. I love that stamp set. The next card is actually from Stampin' Up. This is from Sarah and Shelley. And this was for reaching my 2.6 million in sales. When was that? June? August, actually. Okay, I'm catching up a little bit, right? So this was, yeah, actually, it's from Shelley. She has the best handwriting. I save all the cards they've sent me. All of them. Well, I actually saved most of y'all's, believe it or not. I have tubs and tubs and tubs. The next card is from Susan. This is a really fun card. It opens up just like that. I'm going to have to learn how to make this card. So she was saying thank you. I don't remember. I think Susan must have won something. And that's why she was saying thank you. Yeah. Look at how beautiful her handwriting is. Okay, the next one is from Gabby, and this is also a downline. She was sending me a card when I had COVID. Thank y'all so much for those cards. The next one is from Maya. Now, Maya is a downline, and Maya, I have not heard from you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, yeah, you're in my prayers. Isn't this so cute? I just absolutely adore this stamp set. I love the cat and the crafting tools there. I'm gonna have to send her an email tomorrow. The next one is from Pam. Now, Pam, you always send me the best cards. I don't know if you're on here tonight, but I've saved every card you've ever sent me. So watch how this opens. This butterfly goes right through that hole, and look. She always sends the neatest cards. I think I have another one in here from her too. Maybe. Or maybe it's upstairs still. Mary Catherine, I know you're on here tonight. This was a card that you sent. She has a joke for us. I forgot to tell my jokes, y'all. Oh, no. Oh, well, next time. Why can't your hand be 12 inches long? Well, then it would be a foot. I love it. The next card is from a YouTube follower. So she sent me this thinking of you card, and it's her name is Jane, and she sent me this card saying that she was sorry that I got COVID and that she's a YouTube fan. That was so nice. So yes, this was back in June. I'm sorry I'm so late showing these. The next card is actually from Sarah and Shelley, and this was when I earned the incentive trip for last year. Yeah, I don't know when I got that. I got more, y'all. Sorry, I told y'all I'm really tardy. The next card is from Kimberly. Isn't this so cute? I didn't get that stamp set because I didn't know what to do with it. But when I got Kimberly's card, I was like, oh, I should have ordered that. She was thanking me for one of the bags that I sent her. So she must have won one of my fabric or drawstring bags. Not sure which one. My next card is from Judy. Look how cute this is. She is thanking me for the chick candy. She actually won this stamp set. My next card is from Helen, and it was a late birthday card, but that's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I appreciate whenever I get a card. The next one is this from Pam? This is from Barbara. Look how cute this is. So this is a Hello Baby card for Olivia. Isn't that so pretty? Thank you, Barbara. Sorry, it's been, let's see, you sent this in September, and I'm just now saying thank you. The next one is, I believe, from Pam again, right? Yes, it is, because she always sends the best. Look at this. Isn't this cute? That's how it sets. I love those hippos. That's a stamp set that I'll keep forever, is the hippos, because it's just so perfect for little girls. Okay, the next card is from Carol, and she sent me this beautiful card. And what was this for? Oh, she won the Bella tote. That's so nice. Thank you, and you're welcome. Okay, I have more. Carrie sent me. So in this, Carrie sent me this little bib that her, I believe, I can't remember if it's her daughter-in-law. I think it's her daughter-in-law. She makes these. So she sent me the bib and the burp cloth. I guess that's what you call it. And she sent 2 of each. So I kept one for me, and then I gave one set to Jessica. And now I can actually use mine because I've showed y'all. I've been saving it. But her, this is the card that she sent to congrats. Thank you, Carrie. And her, again, if I got this wrong, Carrie, I'm so sorry. But I think it's her daughter-in-law. But her business name is Baby Jolie's Closet. Baby Jolie's Closet. And I think she sells these on her website. Yeah. These little burp cloths, and so cute, isn't it? Okay. I still have more. Gail, I don't know if you're on here tonight. I don't think I've seen you. But Gail sent me this bodkin. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I remember a couple of weeks ago I had to ask her what was I supposed to use it for. Well, I didn't open it yet because I wanted to show y'all. Now I can open it. But she says it's to use for the elastic on my bags. So she also sent me this card. Don't you love how that opens? I love it. Okay, so that's from Gail. Oh gosh, I probably should not have shown her address. Gail, I'm so sorry. Grr. Yeah, I don't usually do that. Sorry about that. I got so excited about my gift. Pam sent me another card. Like I said, she always sends me beautiful cards. And yeah, I love it. She won something too. Isn't that beautiful? The next one is from Rita. Rita, you're on here. She sent me this thing. I think you're still on here, right? I just absolutely love this thing. It's so cute. Now I've got something to put my coffee on. So I know it can be used as a gripper, a coffee cup holder. It had all sorts of uses for it. And then look at this card. Look how it opens. Let's see. Wait. Am I doing this right? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Isn't that neat? She won the Halloween drawstring bag. What a fun card, right? Okay. The next one is from Cliffy. You're on here. I know you were on here earlier. I don't know if you're still here. She sent me this pack of paper and this stamp set. She accidentally ordered an extra. I'm going to be gifting this next week to someone else since I already have it. That was so nice of her to send. She's also sent this extra paper. But you've got to see what she sent on the inside. This little medicine, this little mini medicine bottle. I've never seen these before. And look, she sent this little elephant. Isn't this so cute? And wait, you got to see the card too. You have really good handwriting too. So look at this card. Isn't this neat? So neat. I love it. But look, I can now show this to Olivia tomorrow. It's so cute. But I've never seen this little medicine bottle thingy. Yeah, thank goodness she's 8 weeks old today and she has not had to need medicine yet. So yeah, we're really, really thankful for that. This is so cute. Little bird right here. Okay, that is all the loot I have for y'all tonight. If you sent me something, I will eventually find it. If you've sent me anything since June, if it was before June, who knows where it is. It's in a container. But if you've sent me anything else if you sent me anything since June, I have it somewhere. When my dad came last month, when I got down to the nitty gritty, I just started putting stuff in drawers and in cabinets, because I didn't want my clutter to be all out. So yeah. Do y'all have any questions for me? We're actually not that far over, right? Um, oh, Vicky, my little Frankie. I've got it right here. Look how cute this is. Thank you for saying something. He did sit behind me for a long time. Yes, so Vicky sent me this little Frankie. Look, it's a little squeeze thingy. Um, And he's sitting over there because he's fixing to go into I pulled all my Halloween projects and all of my photo props are over there. So all of my Halloween stuff is fixing to get boxed up for next year. But yeah, thank you, Vicky. I do love him. He's so funny. Okay, so I'm going to look at comments really quick before I sign off. Let's see. I feel like I had something else I wanted to tell y'all at the last minute. I don't know. I will see y'all again. Oh, I did have a really important question. Grr. I meant to ask this earlier. Okay, so how many of y'all are on here right now? Let's see. Well, there's 146 of y'all. So here's my question for you. Yes, I still sell my chick stands. They're over on my website. Yes, I still sell them. Kathy, I did not make the announcement about bingo yet. I have set the date, December 3rd. I'm trying to figure out about the stamp set. I'm thinking it's going to be all bundled up because we can make really cute gift card holders and what have you. My question for y'all that are still here. Oh Lord, I have 3 thumbs down. I'm not going to look at that no more. Get off that screen. I don't want to know. What was I going to say? Oh, okay. So now that the 12 weeks of Halloween is over, I want to get back on a schedule again. So like the whole 12 weeks, on Friday I would release a box. I got to sneeze. Hold on. I don't want to sneeze because I'm a loud sneezer. Like I yell. Not that y'all want to know that. So I want to get on a schedule and say, okay, on Fridays I have this project, and then on Tuesdays I do this. So tonight we made a cute box. Here's the box. So on Fridays, or last Friday, I did my class packet. But I'm trying to figure out, would y'all rather I do the class packet on Tuesday, or do you want to keep the boxes on Tuesday? Yeah, what would y'all prefer? Do you prefer the class to be live, or do you like keeping the box live? So you can use the chat box now. And if this video is over and y'all are watching the recording, if you have an opinion, just let me know. Yeah. I'm going back and forth on that because like if we did the class, it would probably last 2 hours. Which would mean it would be almost 9 o'clock. I might be kind of toast, but it also is kind of exciting because I feel like not very many people watch the video, but the projects are so cute. And I should have brought them over here to show y'all, but I don't know where they are. I think they're upstairs. So I'll add up all of y'all. Like the boxes on Tuesdays? That's a lot of boxes. Okay, y'all like the boxes live. I think the box won, right? Okay. Susan said RSV is really bad. Keep the baby away from the crowds. She has not yet gone out in the public around people. We're talking about taking her on Friday out to eat, but we might not. Yeah, I don't know. Chase actually had RSV when he was 2 months old, and he was in Vanderbilt Hospital. So we are well aware of how bad that is. It was a terrible experience. Thank you. Okay. Any last minute questions before I sign off? I'm going to keep the boxes on Tuesday. I've had enough feedback that, and I like being here for just about an hour. I like doing the classes pre-recorded so that they're very clean and not a lot of talking and everything. Yeah. When is the next sewing project? I don't know. Right now, yeah, with the holidays and everything, I'm working on something, but here's the thing is that I have to learn how to make the projects before I can teach. And I'm working on something, but I don't, yeah, I haven't quite got it down yet. So I am going to do another bingo. December 3rd is the date. And I think I'm going to use the all bundled up stamp set. The 12 days of Christmas is going to be starting next week. I know that I mentioned it like a month ago and then y'all never saw it. Well, I had some tests I had to get done. I had some medical issues. Yeah, so that kind of delayed it by a couple weeks. But I've got all the projects made. I've got them all photographed. I've got all the supply lists typed up. I'm just working on the PDFs now. So the PDFs, in fact, I y'all don't really realize how much work it takes to actually pull that off. I was watching the World Series games and working on the PDFs while we were watching the baseball games. Yeah. I love doing the sewing projects. And it also helps me to remember how I actually made it myself because, for example, the little name tag thing that I did several years ago, I couldn't tell you how to make that thing now if I had to. I actually have to go back and watch my own video to see how to make it. Yeah. I make the video so that I can remember how to make them too. Thank you, Ramona. That's so nice. Sherry asked, are there any joining specials? There's not currently one. There was one last month, but that has ended. And we don't really get an advance notice of when we're going to have one. My best guess would be, let's see, this is November, probably January. There will be a special during celebration, which is in January again. So y'all know, since I've been a demonstrator 20 years, we've always had celebration in January. So I'm not letting anything out of the bag. We've just always had celebration in January. So I'm assuming, um, oh, Catherine, she says she likes the chatter. Thank you. I know that not everyone does, but here's the thing. This cute little button down at the bottom that says fast forward or the line, you can easily fast forward. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube myself, and I always fast forward through the parts that don't interest me. So, yeah, fast forward. Did everyone see the moon last night? I didn't. Nobody told me. And I don't really turn my TV on. I watch all of my TV on my iPad and I don't watch commercials. So, like, I didn't even know there was a hurricane brewing until my downline told me today. I had no idea. I know I should turn the TV on, but there's just so much commercials. Everybody's selling something. I don't like it. It's either politics or commercials or selling. Yeah, politics are selling. In fact, my phone has blown up the last 3 days. I bet I've gotten 50 text messages from politicians I'd like to know how they got my number because I did not subscribe to that. Let's see. Okay, you agreed with Mary said give the thumbs down their own thumbs down. Oh gosh. Uh well, I actually like the chatter too because like I said, hi Bella. Here comes the Roo. Y'all want to see her real quick? Come here, Bella. I'm going to switch the camera for a second. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. I know, you're a big old buffalo, aren't you? Oh, goodness. Look. Look at Bella. Isn't she so cute? Do you want to say hi? Who is that? Say, what are we doing? She's like, give me something good to eat. I love you. She's my baby. Okay. You want a piece of paper? Here you go. Yeah, it's not good for her to be eating paper probably, but okay, are y'all still there? Pat, I will say it's true, but I'm not going to say the words out loud. So yes, you are correct. It's a very short period. Yeah. Can you believe that she's 11? Yeah, she's 11 years old. I used to call her my third. Well, no, I still call her my third child. She is my third child. Okay. Yeah, I missed the moon, but I did see somebody posted a picture of a big bright orange moon on Facebook yesterday or today. I'm like, I missed that one. And normally I see the moon because I take a bath every night before I go to bed to relax me. And I normally, we have curtains and our window is all like, it's not a clear window you can see through. It's like rain glass. And there's a curtain too, but I can usually see the moon when I'm laying in the bathtub. And I didn't see any orange moon last night. Wow, your cat turned 17 4 days ago. Well, cats do live a lot longer than dogs usually. Yeah, Bella is a tricolored Cavachon. So the tricolored have all three colors. Blonde, red, black, gray. She's frosted. Thank y'all. That's the right terminology for the window. I couldn't think of it. I actually didn't want that. I wanted it to be a real window, but they put it in before I could tell them not to. Yeah, she was supposed to be a tiny Bella. She was supposed to be a little mini Cavachon, but she is 22 pounds. She's a chunky monkey, which is kind of what we call Olivia right now. She's getting some real baby fat on her. I'll show y'all a picture real quick. She's just too cute for words. Let's see. Look, here's today. Oh, I can't show you. Hold on. Let me switch this around. Look. So cute. Oh. Okay. Where are y'all at? Rain glass. You know, rain glass is what I have on my light fixtures. So in a couple of our bathrooms and in my kitchen, I have rain glass. Yeah, on the light fixtures. Okay, I guess I'm going to sign off now. I'm starting to just rattle about rain glass and what have you. So my next video, not sure what it will be yet, will be Friday and then again next Tuesday. So same schedule, Friday and Tuesdays. That's about all I can get out right now is 2 videos a week. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to leave a comment when the video's over to enter to win the YouTube Chick Candy. See y'all later.